Okay, so it's about 9:30 and I finally finished sculpting this mug that I've been putting off, but I'm so happy with it. I hope the customer likes it. If they end up not wanting it, I don't know, I might just keep it. But hopefully they're still interested. Um yeah, it came out really nice. I like the detail. And a little guy chilling up there. And now to let it dry so that I can add all the colors. But for now, I go to bed.
Good morning. It's like 9 on Thursday. I have those four and all of those to figure out. Um Yesterday I ended up doing these over here. They are supposed to be soap dishes. This was the first one I did because I was like, "Oh, I want to do a rainbow pattern." But it turned out that this took a lot longer than I think soap dishes are worth. So then I did a really simple design here. And then I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to try out some palette what do you call them? Like a palette plate. So you rest your brush on these little divots and then these little separations for your colors. And I figured I'd start small and I'm going to sand down the edges so that they're a bit more rounded. But I thought it was a good start to this idea. So I'm excited about these. I also pressed out a bunch of things that will be um, pins and earrings. These ones will be earrings because I like to use up all the space um, on my slabs. Ta-da! Oh, let's turn on this light too. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so yeah, these will be pins and earrings. I have to smooth them out and underglaze them. But yeah, I thought it was a great way to use up some of my thinner slabs so that way I don't have to ball it up. Because the more times that I roll out a slab, the harder the clay gets. So I try to use up as much of the slab as possible. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to fire the kiln today. And by fire the kiln, I mean start the bisque fire because most of those have to get into the kiln as well. And there's also already stuff in the kiln. Hi. Okay. So, um, kiln's on, drying out the rest of my things, and I have two more mugs, that I made this week that I need to smooth out and add some underglaze to. But I'm so excited for this mug. Hopefully, people like it. If you can't tell, little Animal Crossing reference. But yeah, I've been wanting to make a round of cloud mugs, and I just couldn't help myself. Wanted to add a little sky present, sky balloons, whatever you want to call them, to the mug, and I think it came out so cute. I already know that I want the balloons to be yellow, so then that way it's like a nice primary mug. It'll be blues in the background. I'm gonna fade some blue glazes, and then the clouds will be white with the pearl iridescence on them because I love it. And then you'll have the red ribbons on the actual presents. So I need to smooth these out and really refine the detail on these. But I definitely wanted to show you guys before I do that what they look like. And these are bigger than my other sky mugs. I have a feeling these will hold about 16 ounces. My other mugs hold maybe about 10 to 12 ounces. So every little bit helps. And it's a good size. I think I'm going to try to transition to this size mug. Although that means less mugs for my kiln. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, for now, I really like this size. I'm going to start making more in this size because it's a really nice size to sculpt. It's a good proportion for the design ideas that I have. And I think that's something that maybe potters don't really take into consideration. Like if it's too tall, what do you do with that vertical space? If it's too squat, do you have enough space? So this is like a nice in between, and it's a good size mug. I also have to decide what to do on the bottom. I don't know yet, but as I refine this, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Hi, so it's Friday and I was able to get a lot more done than I thought. It's like towards the end of the day. My dog really wants attention. I'm sorry, bud. Bless you. Okay, so I was able to reglaze the things that needed to be reglazed. A few of the things from the last glaze firing didn't come out to the a few of the things didn't come out the way I liked from the last glaze firing, so I was able to reglaze those. And but he really wants the cheese and wheat thins that I have on my plate here, but he's not getting any. So I was able to reglaze those, and then I was getting a little bit foggy in terms of like what my next week is gonna look like, so I spent some time doing that. And I made it all super colorful and stuff. So that way I will look forward to looking into my bullet journal. And I also went ahead and did the following week as well. You know, it was just helpful for my brain, especially since we're all stuck inside. It's just nice to like, what am I doing today? So I planned all that out. And I tested out my new hair color that I'll probably do sometime this weekend. But I wanted to make sure that it covered the pink nicely. Bubs. Bubs. You really want the piece of cheese? Okay.
Yeah, give you the tiniest little piece. Ah, sit. Back up. Over here. Yum, 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 yum.
Hi. Okay, so between the last time I checked in with you guys and today, I've had 3 different Zoom meetings, all for local community things. 3 different results. So the first Zoom meeting was for Citywide Open Studios, and it was really cool to be in a focus group, as they called it. And it was just trying to get feedback on the event that happens every year. And it was really cool to get the perspective of some people who have been a part of this organization slash helping make this event happen for like the past 20 years. So that was really cool. And it was a really good conversation, I think. Up until someone had a comment about art versus craft and how they feel like the crafts belong in a separate space, maybe even a separate event entirely from the fine artists. And I hate this so much because, like, I did not know that. Well, I did, but I don't want to admit it. Like, I know this mindset still exists that crafts are not art, and things like pottery and woodworking and fiber arts and things like this are like not fine art. And I hate that. I hate that distinction. It's really dumb. It's archaic. And I can talk about all the reasons why. And whether you like it or not, there are things that are art, whether you want to agree to it or not. It's all art. But yeah, someone had that comment and I just sort of checked out. And then there was this like connotation that people who make art to sell are somehow, you know, the whole sellout idea is not wanted in this space, which is annoying because also I don't think it's a bad idea to sell your artwork. But yeah, so that was the first meeting. The second meeting was more about it's like I would say like an arts and community center that was in the process of being opened because there's a building set aside by the city. And I went to the meeting in February and there's like a committee to help make this happen. But obviously, since we're all at home, things are a little bit on pause. So we're trying to think about other ways that we can do things, especially with Ramadan coming up. We're thinking about maybe having like a recipe exchange to get all the different cultures in our town represented in a really fun way, and it's a way that we can do something at home really cool. And then the third meeting was more loosely based about having New Haven artists come together in a space. I think they're still figuring that one out. But yeah, so those 3 meetings had me tired about Zoom, but what can you do? And then something came in the mail today, which are these face masks. And I think they're really, really cute, but they're too small. And they don't, the pleats don't fold open. So this face mask is really cute, but it doesn't cover my whole face. So I want to take this mask apart and workshop it a little bit to cover more of my face. Kind of like the one that my dad gave me. This one covers way more of my face, but I just don't really care for the pattern. So a mask like this covers way more of my face, but as you can see, it's not really my colors. But yeah, so the state of Connecticut wants everyone to wear a mask, and if I have to do that, I want them to be cute. And I think these would also come in handy for when I'm working downstairs and I don't want to wear my super big and sweaty, properly fitted mask for VOCs. I don't know what to call that type of mask. I'll put a picture of it here. But that's the mask that I normally wear when I'm working downstairs and I need to wear a mask. But this one would be better for when I don't need VOC protection and I just need protection from dust. So like when I'm carving a mug and it's really dry, or if I ever need to sand a mug, or when I'm cleaning my studio space and there's a lot of dust in the air. So a mask like this would be super helpful for that scenario. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're interested in more work and stuff from me. Thanks. Bye.